Hi everybody, this is Diana Palm, and today I want to talk to you about how to feed your grief to better support you as you're moving through the grief process. We have different needs nutritionally as we're moving through the grief process. When you had a very abrupt ending, you've lost a significant relationship, like moving through a difficult breakup or divorce, or experiencing the loss of a loved one, your body becomes very stuck in an energy of grief. It is nutritionally starved for the energy of love and needs more vital nutrition to help you move through this emotional, spiritual, mental process. When you increase your nutrition, it actually helps your body feel more loved and supported so that you can move through the processes necessary in order to heal. When you're suffering through grief and you can't get out of bed, you're feeling fatigued, lethargic, lost, confused, your body is screaming and really needing for you to feed it more love. And we get that first through nutrition. If you can actually feed your body through nutrition, it will elevate your vibration, pull you out of the energy that you're stuck in, and help you have the energy necessary to help you get through your daily life and to help you move forward. Many of my clients think that taking a multivitamin is enough. And it is a good starting point, but it's absolutely not enough. You want to actually feed the cells in your body with superfoods. I usually recommend green drinks, acidophilus, specific herbs to help boost your vitality and energy, and that actually help you process difficult emotions. Most people, when they're grieving, reach for comfort food, which are cheese, potatoes, pasta, junk food, anything we can to get food into the body. And sometimes you'll notice that as you're grieving, your taste buds change. And that is often why we're looking for more salty, sugary food. So that's an indication, if you're reaching for those foods and craving those foods, that you're using them for comfort and that your body actually needs more nutrition to help you through the process faster. Now, here are some of the foods that you're going to want to avoid as you're moving through the grief process, especially in the beginning when you've experienced a sudden shock of an ending. Your body's going to be moving more into fight or flight, and that's when it really needs the added nutrition to keep your cells alert and help you function through this very difficult time. So what you want to eliminate are going to be sugar, dairy, excess salt, junk food, caffeine, and heavier foods like pasta and pizza. What you want to replace it with is really great nutrition right in the beginning of your day. I recommend starting off with a really potent green drink or fruit smoothie to feed your body with some live nutrients. And then as you move through your day, make sure that you're steadily eating food that's good for you. Lots of proteins right now are going to help you to get the energy and vitality that you need to move through the changes that you're experiencing. Clean water is super important for you because it will actually help flush out the toxins that you're either consuming because of your grief or the emotional toxins that you've been experiencing dealing with the loss and also with family and friends and all the other projections that happen around endings. So water is going to be your number one best friend right now. Lots of fresh, clean water. If you drink tap water, make sure it's filtered. It's a good idea to purchase water that's properly pH balanced because that will actually help you stay alkaline in your body. Keeping an alkaline state within your body is going to help you boost your immune system and fight off any infections or sicknesses that can happen when your vibration is low and you're suffering or mourning through grief. Another reason why vital nutrients are so important for you right now. And while many of you may feel inclined to reach for antidepressants to help you through this process, just know that that will not help you heal your grief. It will actually hold it within your body longer. I've worked with people that have never expressed their grief properly because they medicated and stayed on medication for a number of years, not ever feeling their emotions of grief. This is an important time for you to express your emotions and not to cover them up with drugs or alcohol, even prescription drugs. So as you're moving through the grief process, just try to maintain as clear of a body as possible. That's the goal, to clear up your nutrition and to clear up any of the toxic habits that you have. The cells in your body are under emotional attack. So the more you can increase nutrition to hold and support them in the light, the better you'll actually process through the entire journey of grief, expressing it and healing it from your body. Of course, it's okay to still pamper yourself and have comfort food because that's just good for the soul. You don't have to completely eliminate it. But what you need to do is be very conscious and mindful about the balancing of food. Many people, when they're experiencing grief, get stuck in very unhealthy eating patterns, and that can really add to extra weight and poor health. You're already dealing with emotional, mental, and spiritual issues that need to be healed. And by moving into the junk food or too much comfort food for too long of a time, you're creating the physical need to be healed as well. Stay away from the overly processed foods and things that come in bags like chips, and instead reach for grapes, raspberries, any kind of fruit or vegetable that will really help you to get the nutrition and the clarity of mind that you need as you're moving through this process. You could easily substitute coffee with an herbal tea in the morning, one that's actually focused on boosting your immunity because your body actually needs help with your immune system as you're moving through the grief process. Many people don't treat grief as a physical ailment, but it is because vibrationally, grief is a very mournful vibration. It's a low vibration. It's something that can really rob you of your energy and your health. So as you're missing your loved one and moving through life changes, this is essential for you to increase your nutrition and to really pay better attention to what you're putting in your mouth, how you're eating throughout the day, how often you're eating. When you nurture yourself with proper nutrition as you're moving through the grief process, you're reaffirming your will to live and you're loving and embracing yourself by feeding your cells and feeding your body what it truly needs to process this emotional loss. Feeding your body properly as you're moving through the grief process really helps you to be able to handle all the difficult life choices and the emotional changes that you're going through. That's why I've included it within my #1 spiritual grief healing program. In my program, I work with you for 9 weeks and provide 9 spiritual lessons that you do on your own in the in-between times when we're not in a private session. Part of that is helping you with your nutritional needs so that your body can handle the changes that you're going through. I've experienced a lot of loss in my life, and I know that personally, I reached for the pizza, I reached for the chocolate, the red wine, cigarettes. I reached for a lot of unhealthy alternatives when I was first moving through the grief process. And that's okay if you do this initially because you're grieving. But notice that the more you increase your nutrition and move away from the bad habits, your body will actually rebound faster. Your thoughts will become clearer. Your spiritual energy will brighten, and this actually increases your vitality and energy for life. Changes your mood, your perception, what you want to create in your life. It helps you to move forward. But the #1 thing I want you to take away from this is that be gentle with yourself. This is not the time for you to have critical self-judgment, even if you are reaching for junk food. It's most important for you to feel nurtured and supported and know that you can wake up tomorrow and choose better, healthy alternatives for the long haul to help you really lift out of the energy that you're currently experiencing. But in the meantime, there's no judgment. Just be soft and gentle with yourself as your heart is healing and you're expressing the grief however you need to express it. Let me know what some of the foods are that you craved as you were experiencing grief and which ones, if you changed your diet, helped you to really get your energy back and move forward in a healthy new way. If you're wondering how else grief may be showing up in your life, be sure you get my free grief assessment down below this video. And if you like this video, be sure to give me a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I can't wait to see you in the next video. For more helpful tips to heal your grief, be sure you check out my #1 spiritual grief healing program at www.dianapalm.com.